All right, so this next problem asks me to solve for a particular variable, solve for P. And it's I equals PRT, and this is this formula we've seen a lot. These are all being multiplied together. Now on the test, I will tell you what formula to use and when. So we're solving for P. So if this is being multiplied, then I'm just going to divide by RT. And then those will cancel. So P will equal I over RT. Now I wanted to show you guys that it asks you to find the value of P when they give you these other variables. Now in this case, then I would probably just use this formula because of the fact that it's already solved for P, or I could use it over here and then solve it. It's kind of up to you guys. The only thing to notice is when we're talking about the rate, we need to change the rate to a decimal. So the rate has to become a decimal, so it's 0.045. So I might just put it in here if that's okay, and I might show you guys how to work with that fraction. So I is on top 450, and that's the principal, and then the rate times the time. Now, if you guys do this in your calculator, you have to be really careful to maybe use parentheses on the bottom of the fraction. Otherwise, this might do this problem wrong. So I highly suggest you guys practicing this in your calculator. Again, I would suggest using parentheses. So your answer should be 5,000. So that would be the amount they had invested. If you didn't get 5,000, you have to check how you're entering this into your calculator. So be really careful there. Now our next one's asking if this is true. Now I know some of you guys just simplify the fractions, that's fine. You can also cross multiply and they should be equal. So 8 times 35 should equal 10 times 28. And I know that's 280. And this is also 280. That's one way to do it. So this one would be yes. Otherwise, some of you guys might see, oh, 8/10 is 4/5. So I divide those each by 2. And 28 over 35, I can divide them both by 7. So also 4/5. That's another way to check it. However you guys go about it, as long as you can tell me if it's true or not, is what I'm looking for. Our next one, solving for x. Again, I like that cross multiplying and setting equal. So now I'm going to divide by 17. And I get x is 315. And then finally, we're going to use the proportions to solve this problem. It says a hiker walked 5.8 miles in 2 hours. At this rate, so they continue that same rate, estimate the number of hours needed to hike 10 miles. So when we go to set up a proportion, so if I have 5.8 miles in 2 hours, in the other fraction, I'm going to put the miles in the same position. So 10 miles would go on top, and then we're looking for how many hours. So I cross multiply here, divide by 5.8. And it's going to be about 3.448. So we wanted to round to the nearest hundredth, it'd be like 3.45. If like nearest half hour, it'd be like 3.5 hours. If we continue that same rate. All right, so homework is listed there for you guys. I will have this all uploaded for you. Like I said, I really hope to be back tomorrow to review with you guys before we start our test. And then you guys can have bring questions if needed. Hope all is going well. Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.